Well, good morning. Max took Jack out so that he could do his toilet business, and I'm going to make breakfast very quick with something that we already have. I don't know what we have yet, but it's going to be coffee, definitely, and something else. Today I will try to tell you about 3 things that I still don't understand here in Armenia, and that I believe, if changed, will make Armenia the best country ever. I'm not kidding. We've lived here for 5.5 months, and the experience has been so great. But as in any other place, there are some problems, and I want to mention the 3 that bother me personally the most. And while I do that, I also want to share 3 things that already make Armenia an amazing country. They all are laying there looking at us like, "Hey people, what are you up to? What's going on? Are you leaving? Where are you going? You're supposed to be with us." Let's go. Okay, thing number 1 that might have been better is driving. There are a few problems with it. Problem number 1, drivers do not buckle up themselves. Very often you can find yourself in a taxi where a driver uses either like a special thing that just clicks into the slot for the seatbelt, but this seatbelt doesn't exist, or they just like put it over them but do not buckle it up, or they just don't care at all and don't do anything with it. Another thing with driving is that, unfortunately, many taxi drivers even get offended if you buckle up. They say like, "Oh, why do you do that?" Yeah, but that's a minor problem, because you just like say, "Well, it's safety, it's important for me," and then okay. And another thing about driving is that it's a bit dangerous style of driving. I know for a fact that many people here do not get driving license by passing the exam, by the law. They just like illegally buy the license, and I've heard it from many local people that this happens. It's also a problem that people drive very dangerously here. They take sudden turns, they speed up. They do not necessarily go over the limit, no, but they just speed up really fast. Like, it's 20 kilometers per hour, then boom, it's 60 kilometers per hour, and it's not on a highway or somewhere. It's inside the city. So all in all, it makes driving here dangerous. For local people, it's totally fine, and for people who come here from other countries, it's an unexpected surprise. So while I was thinking and telling you about dangerous driving, we were actually driving to a place called Agartsin. It's a monastery not far away from our city, like a 20 minutes ride or so. And while I'm sharing with you those 3 cons and pros of Armenia, I will show you the beautiful landscapes around the monastery, and also a super secret hidden trail to waterfalls. Now, it's super hidden and secret because it was discovered only a few years ago by some guides. And we weren't just visiting, traveling, we were on an Ecotour. What's an Ecotour, you ask? Well, I'm happy to answer. An Ecotour is a trip to a touristic place with a group of people who are equipped with the gloves and garbage bags. The tour is organized for free, so you get a free ride to the place and from the place, and you get like a free excursion. The guide that's with you, he's ready to share all the knowledge about this touristic place that he has. So it's kinda you save money to travel to a touristic activity, and in return you clean the place. And for some people, of course, it's not about saving money, it's just about an extra fun activity to do. I mean, cleaning up being an extra fun activity to do while you walk. Thing number one that makes Armenia already a wonderful country is that it's beautiful everywhere here. I'm talking mostly about the nature. I don't know how to put my hand so that you can see how amazing it is. I will just throw a video line here. I'm absolutely serious. Anywhere you go, you will see amazing nature. And that just makes life here aesthetically pleasing. The big problem number two for me is litter, garbage everywhere, thus the Ecotour. We are going to clean up a hiking trail here, but the problem is not only in places of attraction. Litter is everywhere on the streets, in the cities. Well, actually in the capital, in Yerevan, it's not that big of a problem, but in some places still it is, but it's mostly for small towns I'm talking about. For example, the town we live in, Dilijan. And right now I will show you a disturbing footage of litter lying around on the streets. It's just like regular day-to-day situation. There are a few reasons why it's like that, and I want to clarify all of them. Problem number one is street dogs. Now you see, they feast on the garbage bins, and actually it's not only about dogs, it's about horses and cows as well. Thing number two, many people do throw out garbage out of their cars. It happens almost always with the cigarettes, like when they are finished smoking, and very often after a picnic or just when they eat while they are in the car and drive through someplace, they can just throw it out of the window. Of course, there are different people. I'm not saying that everybody here does that. I don't even know the percentage, but I see that it's enough of them so that it's not clean outside. Thing number three is that infrastructure for these garbage issues doesn't work well. The garbage bins are very old, almost all of them miss lids, and it's impossible to close them, so dogs can eat out of them. And the schedule that garbage trucks come to pick up the trash is a mystery. We have 3 garbage bins next to the house we live in, and sometimes the litter gets picked up on Friday, sometimes on Wednesday, sometimes twice a week, sometimes once a week, and it definitely doesn't work on the weekends, on the days that garbage piles up actually, because like everybody is at home and doing chores and stuff. Second greatest asset of Armenia is kindness of its people. From simple and welcoming "Hi, how are you?" when you just pass by a person on the street, to helping you find an apartment or get from one city to another. If you ask for help in Armenia, you will never be rejected. Again, surely there are different situations, but I'm talking about my experience, and the majority of my experience, like 97%, is that people will offer help. You don't even need to ask, they will just stop passing you by on the street and offer help if you're struggling with something. Reason number 3 why Armenia is already an amazing country to live in is that everything is very tasty here. Well, right now we are both very hungry, and first we came to a cafe for a cup of coffee and for a dish we wanted to order. We both wanted to order for a very long time, but we're going to split it, and it's going to be just like a snack for us. We're very hungry. And then we will go to a new burger place to try out new burgers. But whether it's traditional food or just like general home sausage potato stuff, or if it's like burger, pizza or whatever, it's always tasty here. I don't know how they do that. Is it because of the ingredients, or because people here are in general very good chefs? I don't know, but it's super good. So, tell me please, how are you feeling after this long day?
Great, and the day is not finished.
Exactly, we have plans for the night. Can you please describe today's adventure in 3 words?
Beautiful, footwork, and animals.
This leads us to problem number 3. Attitude to animals. It's very hard for me to see dogs and cats out on the street not being taken care of, and even see how sometimes people beat them. In 5 months here, I've heard and seen myself different stories, from just ignoring and disliking to throwing away puppies and kittens out in a garbage bin or into the river, or just like, let me tell you, there are enough of really horrible stories. And some things are being done, some programs are happening, but it's definitely not enough yet. And the problem is not in the animals themselves, but in the attitude of the people. Dogs are considered to be scary, dirty animals that transfer diseases, and it's just hard to live around an opposite mindset from yours. When we try to save, feed, pet, love animals on the streets, we face misunderstanding from the local people. Again, everybody is different. It's not always, but it's the majority of time. Summing up, although there is more text on the right side, it doesn't mean that there are more problems than benefits. I just wanted to clarify, and now I just want to quickly go over them very fast. So the problems are driving. Drivers don't buckle up and drive very dangerously. Number 2, litter and garbage. It's unfortunately lying around in a lot of places. And attitude towards animals. They are very often mistreated. There are such things as dog fights. And the 3 greatest benefits I can't stop talking about. It's always beautiful around you, wherever you look. People are super kind, welcoming, they're always ready to help, and food is delicious. And this is our plans for the night. We played a backgammon game. It's a traditional Armenian game here. All in all, I'm very happy that we are in Armenia right now. I love the life we have. And if you have any questions about the points I mentioned in this video, write in the comments. I will be very happy to answer and to provide you with the look from the inside of the country. Thank you.
You are welcome.